After I became a pro football player, it didn't really affect my schedule that bad since I have a private jet and helicopter. I even know how to fly my jet myself and my helicopter. And when Gina Carano saw this, she got very nervous and she asked me, honey, where's the pilot? And I asked her what pilot, and she said, oh god no. And I said, relax, I learned how to fly my jet and my helicopter a long time ago, although I'm not the best at landing an airplane and a helicopter gently. And she looked at me terrified and I said, I'm just kidding, Gina. And she said, okay, please don't say that again. And I flew the jet to Texas to play football, and I did this every day for 3 years while also defending my middleweight championship title against other fighters. I am also a professional football player that always finds time to train his wife every day, and since my wife is training with me and I have Hanma DNA, Gina Carano is getting stronger every day, and now she's undefeated as a professional female MMA fighter, and she's also been a Hollywood movie star for a while now just like me, and now Hollywood wants me to play the role of Baki Hanma on a TV series and even a new movie since I look just like Baki Hanma, and I also have dark red hair and everything. They asked me to do the movie role, and of course I took it, and it smashed numbers in the box office because I knew how to act just like Baki Hanma since I watched that TV series more than 100 times in my previous life, because I always loved the Baki Hanma TV series very much. And then one day Glenn Carano and Gina's mother invited me over to their house again, and after I was done talking to Gina's father again, me and Gina snuck away into her old bedroom and I had sex with her, and her parents didn't bother looking for us, and I guess they never heard us. And then Gina said, it's been a while since I brought a boy home to my room, and she said, I think soon I will be ready to have kids with you. And I said, I'm ready always, but I will only do it when you want to. And then she started riding my member ravenously in the reverse cowgirl position for about 4 hours, and eventually she couldn't help but moan a bit and she switched positions to missionary, and I screwed her really good for about 3 hours, and then I had sex with her in the doggy style position, and then she said put it in my butthole. And then I asked her, are you sure, Gina? I don't exactly have a small penis, it's pretty big. And she said, yes I know, but I've done it before. And I said, okay. And then I moaned, oh my god baby, after I rubbed a lot of petroleum jelly on my penis and stuck it in Gina's butthole. She went cross-eyed and said, oh my god baby, yes, that feels so fucking good. And then I started thrusting her butthole rapidly, and then I moaned and said, oh yes baby, I'm going to come. And then she said, yes, come in my asshole. And then I said, oh fuck yes, and then I came in her butthole. And then right after that Gina Carano sucked my member ravenously again, and I came quickly and she swallowed my cum again, and then she started pulling off my condom, and I said, Gina, what are you doing baby? And she said, I think you know what I'm doing, I can't resist anymore, I definitely want to do this now, it just feels too good to have sex with you. And she said, I want you to come inside me baby and give me your babies. And then I said, okay baby, and then I had sex passionately with Gina Carano in every sexual position until finally I exploded inside of Gina's vagina, and I kept doing it many times, and her mind was now broken many times over. And I said, oh god yes baby, I love you so fucking much. And then I her a full body massage with oils, and then I screwed her again many times until we were both very sweaty, and she said, yes, I loved every second of that, and my member was still in Gina's vagina and I loved it, and I now love Gina so much that I would never consider being with other women. And as I was holding her tightly, she had another massive orgasm and she cried. And meanwhile Glenn Carano asked his wife, where's my daughter and her soon-to-be husband? And she said, I think they are both in Gina's old room having sex for nearly 2 days. In fact, I know it's been 2 days, Glenn. And Glenn said, what? Are you telling me that he's been having sex with our daughter right here in our house? And Glenn's wife said yes, and then Glenn Carano said, how disrespectful, but it's okay, at least I know where she probably got pregnant now. And then Gina's mom said, yes, I listened to everything, he definitely got her pregnant because apparently our daughter decided to rip off his condoms, so it has nothing to do with him wanting to have unprotected sex. And then Glenn Carano said, good, maybe she will stop fighting now. And then Gina's mom said, I don't know about that, Glenn, I think her mind is made up, and it was also because of MMA that Gina met her very beautiful and handsome husband. She's so lucky to have a beautiful man like him, he's gorgeous. And then Glenn said, honey, please stop.